Yeah, as graduation approaches, I think the biggest emotion is a mixture of optimism and sadness. Optimism because I know now I have the tools to do what I've always wanted to do and build what I've always wanted to build. But sadness because I'll be away from the people I've grown so close to over the past year.
It's kind of like bittersweet. I'm a little bit sad. At the same time, I'm very happy and proud of everyone, and I can't wait to see what people are going to go out there and do.
I have been feeling very afraid and anxious. This is a very interesting season for me as an entrepreneur. I mean, things are different. Different country, different ideas, perspectives.
So right before joining the Masters of Science in Entrepreneurship program at the University of Washington, I was just finishing up my bachelor's in marketing.
I was on the way towards going to law school, and I was working as a paralegal for over 5 years. It just wasn't really a good fit for me. So chasing my own dream is worth stressing out over versus fueling someone else's dream. That's why I'm here.
Emotionally, I was broken. My marriage had ended, and I was in a season where I had to literally pick pieces of myself. I honestly was in a place where I had forgotten who I was.
I was definitely very nervous on the first day of class, that orientation day where everyone goes into the room and shares a little bit about themselves. I didn't know what everyone was working on, I didn't know anything about them, and I didn't know what stage of life they were in. But then after listening to a couple of people talk about themselves, I realized that this is exactly where I was meant to be. I think the thing that surprised me the most in the first week of the program was how hands-on and interactive it actually was. One of the first projects was to go out in the real world and create value. Totally ambiguous, but it's up to you and your team to discover what that means. And I quickly learned that this program wasn't just gonna be sitting in the classroom listening to lectures all day. It was gonna be about learning practical skills that would carry me through my business journey for the rest of my life.
For me, it was very welcoming. We all bring something different to the table, and I really love our cohort. I wouldn't trade anybody or swap anybody. We are like perfect together.
Just from Emily's class, I feel like I was blown away. I feel like that changed my mind absolutely into even how I ideate and show up as an entrepreneur right now. To Sunil's class, who made me fall in love with accounting. I loved Jessica's negotiation class. I mean, that was mind-blowing. I feel like it's one of those courses where once you have grasped it, you can't unsee and you can't be the same person.
The hardest lesson I learned throughout the program was that your first idea is terrible. I promise you that. As you go through it, things change, things evolve, and you learn so much more. So whatever you think you have right now, it's gonna change. That's part of entrepreneurship.
I'm most grateful for the moments outside of class. Yeah, these are some really great people from all over the world, and it was really just a pleasure to like create all these cool relationships. Everyone is like, we're all different ages, different backgrounds, ethnicities, and like I love every single person like they're my family.
Oh my, the trips, the hikes, the get-togethers. We've literally created like a whole wedding for the whole class and just had fun and an amazing time.
We had everyone pitching in, you know, bringing their skills to pull together a great event for someone that we love so dearly, someone that's a part of the MS Entre cohort 8.
This cohort and everybody I've met supports you in everything. By the time you even breathe, your whole idea and structure has been built by everybody. I do the same for others. I've never had that sense of even reciprocity, that you're continuously challenged to give more because more is given.
You know, in undergrad, you have 100 different classes with 1,000 different people. Here, it's the same people every single day. You don't have an option. You need to be friends. You need to be family. And I don't know what it is, but I think entrepreneurship just brings the best people together.
I feel like I'm a better human being, a better mom, a better friend. I can't wait for the next phase.
For me, what's next is gonna be taking off with the skincare brand that I've been putting together since the beginning of the program. I have no excuse to say that I don't have the tools. After MS Entre, I've gotten anything I would ever need to build something.
After graduation, I'm gonna continue to work on my business. Now I have all the tools and a really strong network, so I'm really excited to be able to go full-time into something I'm really passionate about and really fulfill my childhood dream of building something that's my own.
I definitely would recommend MS Entre to anyone who has that itch to like build something and that they can't just let that thing go. I would say MS Entre is a program for you because they will literally walk you through step by step within a year how to start something and carry it out successfully.
I think if you're considering joining this program, you're pretty entrepreneurial, so you already have those instincts within you. So if your gut's telling you that this is right, listen to it. Join the program. It's the best decision I've ever made, and I hope you make the same one.
You are late. You should have enrolled last year and been on our amazing cohort. But guess what? There is still the same program being offered each and every year. I encourage anybody and everybody, whether you want to have your own venture or whether you want to be employed and even offer support in an organization, everybody needs to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurial skills are life skills. Everybody should do it.